Two households can earn the same amount, spend the same amount, and finish the month with the same balance, yet experience money very differently. The difference may not be visible in the total. It may sit inside the structure of the spending, how much is difficult to change quickly, and how much can adjust when circumstances change. A budget total measures size. A budget structure also measures room to move. This is the distinction between fixed and flexible costs. A fixed cost is not literally frozen forever. It is simply harder, slower, or more costly to change in the near term. Rent under a lease, a car payment, a contracted phone plan, and a recurring membership can keep returning even when a household wants a quieter month. A flexible cost can change sooner in amount, timing, or frequency. Food, transport, clothing, entertainment, and household purchases often contain some adjustable portion, even when the category itself is necessary. Imagine Aisha, a museum educator earning AED 9,600 a month. Her ordinary monthly outflow is AED 8,100, so the difference is AED 1,500. Inside that total, AED 5,850 is tied to commitments, rent, a car payment, phone and internet contracts, a family transfer, and recurring plans. The other AED 2,250 covers groceries, fuel, household items, and occasional leisure. Her summary says AED 8,100 spent. Her structure says most of that amount is already waiting when the month begins. Now imagine Bilal, an audio technician with the same AED 9,600 income and the same AED 8,100 outflow. His fixed commitments total AED 4,350. His adjustable categories total AED 3,750. Bilal is not automatically more responsible, and Aisha is not automatically less responsible. They may have different housing, transport, and family needs. The comparison shows only that an equal total can contain a different amount of short-term flexibility. Suppose each household needs to make the next month temporarily lighter. Aisha can examine AED 2,250 of adjustable spending before confronting contracts or major life arrangements. Bilal can examine AED 3,750. Neither amount is a promise that every dirham can disappear. Groceries still matter. Transport still matters. The point is that flexible categories contain more choices about timing and quantity, while fixed commitments usually require a longer path to change. That is why fixed does not mean bad, and flexible does not mean wasteful. Fixed costs can buy stability, access, shelter, mobility, and predictability. Flexible costs can include essential daily life. The labels describe behavior, not virtue. A large rent payment may be fixed and deeply valuable. A small repeated app charge may be optional but still fixed for the current billing period. A grocery bill may be necessary while its exact amount remains somewhat adjustable. Time is part of the definition. A cost may be fixed this week, adjustable in 3 months, and gone next year. A lease has an end date. A contract may have a notice period. A car payment eventually finishes. A habit can also harden into an expectation even without a formal contract. Looking only at today's bank balance misses these different timelines. Looking at which costs return, when they can change, and what changing them would affect reveals the flexibility horizon. Recurring commitments also claim future paydays before those paydays arrive. One commitment may look manageable by itself. Several can form a stack around rent, phone, transport, subscriptions, and other monthly rolls. Again, the stack is not automatically a problem. It becomes important because future income has fewer unclaimed jobs available. Breathing room is partly the amount left today and partly the number of future decisions that remain open. A simple educational budget map can therefore show 3 layers. First are committed costs that keep returning. Second are adjustable costs whose amount or timing can move sooner. Third is protected room that remains unclaimed. When those layers are visible, a monthly total becomes a more useful story. The dashboard shows not only where money went, but which parts of the next month are already spoken for and which parts still have choices. This perspective also improves comparisons over time. If total spending stays flat but fixed commitments grow, flexibility can shrink without the headline number changing. If a contract ends and the freed amount remains unclaimed, flexibility can grow even before income changes. The useful question is not simply, how much was spent? It is also, how much of the next month can still respond to new information? The plain lesson is that totals and flexibility are different measurements. A budget can look identical on paper while behaving differently under pressure. Fixed costs, adjustable costs, and protected room each tell a separate part of the story. Seeing that structure does not prescribe a personal target or judge a household's choices. It makes the trade-offs visible. Educational only, not financial advice.